Hi everyone. It is November 22nd, which means we are 2 days away from Thanksgiving in America, which means that we are coming up on a really busy time for a lot of people. And there are going to be a lot of us that are going to be doing quite a bit of traveling during this holiday season. And for some of us, traveling is not that fun. I don't know about you, but for me, I am that person who, when I'm in an airplane and there is the slightest bump or dip or sway of the airplane, I am that person gripping the armrest, and my knee-jerk reaction is to think, this is it, we're going down. So today we're going to be talking about ways that we can stay calm when we travel. Obviously, these are things that you can use when you travel, but they're also things that you can use when you just need to regulate your emotions a little bit. Remember, Thanksgiving is coming up, and you may need to self-regulate during that time. So these are things that there's 4 of them. These are things that I have learned along the way that have helped me, and I hope they can help you too. The first one is smell the flower, blow out the candle. You remember that from our first video, taking a big breath in through your nose and blowing it out through your mouth. You can revisit that video if you want to learn a little bit more detail about that. But doing that that breathing 5, 6, 7, 8 times until you feel yourself relax has always been a good thing for me. Next thing is something I call noticing. Noticing is the environment that I'm in. I will look around and notice details of that environment. So for example, if I'm on an airplane, I may notice that the vents are circles and not rectangles. I'll notice that that woman's coat has polka dots on it, and it's actually navy and not black like I thought. I'll notice that the guy next to me is asleep, and 5 seconds ago he was reading a book about dogs. Anything that I can notice that maybe I didn't notice before. This is also a time when I will count anything. I'll count the windows, I'll count the seats, I'll count the people, I'll count just anything that I can. So that's noticing. The third thing that I do is recitation. Song lyrics. I'll recite poems. I'll recite as many presidents as I can remember. There have been times where I have recited nursery rhymes in response to some turbulence. Just anything that I can do to keep myself in my head and not in my anxiety. The fourth thing that I do is called happy memory. And that is when you think about a happy memory, something that brings you joy or makes you feel happy, and you remember as many details as you can about that memory. And oftentimes I will retell that memory to myself. I'll remember what I was wearing, who I was with, what did it smell like, what did the air smell like, could I hear anything, what was I listening to, how did I feel, what did I see, where did I go, and so I'll just use that happy memory to retell myself that story, and often that helps me feel better. So we have smell the flower, blow out the candle, we've got noticing, recitation, and happy memory. So those are 4 things that I've learned along the way to help ease my anxiety as I travel, and in other situations too. So I hope that helps. I hope it helps you as much as it's helped me. And happy Thanksgiving, stay safe, and I will see you soon.